They actually wrote laws to protect white women for killing enslaved black children. They legalized murder to keep white womanhood pure, even when it was dripping in blood. Virginia, 1669. The so-called Casual Killing Act. It said that if an enslaver, man or woman, killed an enslaved person while giving correction, it wasn't a crime. No murder charge, just property lost. That meant that enslaved black children could be beaten to death, and the law would just shrug. And white women? Don't let anybody tell you that they were just sipping tea in the parlor. Court records show that they whipped, they burned, they starved children, especially the ones born from their husbands. These were the kids that reminded them of the betrayal, of humiliation, and the law gave them full permission to erase those reminders. Because under the law, those babies weren't children, they were property. And as if that wasn't bad enough, here is the sinister part. The system needed white women to stay untouchable. Their innocence was the face of slavery, so the courts gave them cover. Black testimony wasn't admissible. White women couldn't be questioned without tearing down the fantasy of pure white womanhood. So think about it. The same society that painted them as delicate flowers also armed them with the power to kill without consequence. That wasn't contradiction. That was design. White innocence was a shield, and black children's lives were the sacrifice. And that blueprint didn't die with slavery. It carried into Jim Crow. Emmett Till wasn't murdered because of one lie. He was murdered because centuries of law had taught this country that white women's tears were worth more than black children's lives. Every courthouse reinforced it. Every jury nodded to it. So if we fast forward to now, that shield never cracked. White women calling 911 on black people for just existing in parks and stores and neighborhoods. It's the same mechanism. The state is still trained to treat their fear as law and our lives as disposable. The names change, the centuries change, the blueprint doesn't. So when people tell you that white women were just bystanders in slavery, remember the laws. Remember the children that didn't make it out of those houses. And remember that this country wrote their protection into statute. And if you think that shield is gone, look around. We're still burying black children while white innocence walks away untouched. That's not history. That's the pipeline.